right. How about we skip the other intro? But welcome. You know where you're at. Guys, I just finished recording. I'm exhausted. I've put a lot of research in, and then I get this lovely email. Now, this could be potentially out of Podbean's control, because they're just the hosting site I'm using to distribute this podcast to all the different podcast platforms. The audio side of things, not Rumble, that's exclusive, thankfully. And it's interesting. This is a lot of the work I put in behind the scenes to look into like advertising and marketing opportunities for promoting and monetizing or what have you. And I will not be muzzled. So out of full transparency, I just want to read this lovely email I got. Dear podcaster, we are writing to inform you that your podcast, Unmuzzled Chat podcast, did not pass the content safety verification. This may affect the advertising opportunities available to your podcast. Sincerely, the Podbean team. Well, what do you suppose, to my listeners, have I gone over? Have I shared? Have I spoke out on? It would cause that. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I hope you are too. And I'd love your feedback, your input. I'm just bringing up questions. I'm trying to expose information. And that's just the thing. If I'm wrong on anything, like anyone could bring it up. I'm a human. Bring the receipts to it. I'd happily eat some humble pie. Apologize even. Go extra lengths if I felt like I led anyone astray, especially to anyone's detriment. The intent here is to get to the bottom of things, to genuinely help improve the quality of our lives, physically, mentally, emotionally, and then also ensuring a better future. Obviously, we you know the spiel, right? So as you can see, between the censorship we've already experienced on multitude of platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, as of late, surprisingly, and I'm sure there's more to come. We are facing an uphill battle here. In no way, as of this point, as I stutter, has this even been a financially viable pursuit? It's been entirely selfless because I can't imagine doing anything else. Do I really have the gift of gab? No, I'm finding a bioweapon. I'm sitting here tripping over my words and like constantly critiquing myself when I play something back. Wow, there was so much more information I wanted to go over and cover. Like, why was I so trapped? But I got to give myself grace in it too, and I hope you guys can too. And hopefully, with time and healing with the Lyme, I can get more effective, more efficient, just better sound bites for y'all that are gonna just lead to more valuable content that you guys appreciate and can get behind sharing, right? Just naturally. It's gonna take a while. I at this stage am gonna need. I really hope the listeners, you listeners, can get behind me and support me and make this viable to where we can bridge that gap. So I don't know if I need to kick off some sort of like Patreon program. Would it be better if I did the buy me a coffee link kind of thing, so you could click on that versus a direct Venmo or Cash App, which I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure nothing has come through. Now, I'm not going to sit here and beg because I know we all are in a tough spot. I really want to speak out to those that find themselves in a position of abundance or can stretch $1, $2, $3 here or there. But if you can see the overall vision and you got faith in me that someday I am going to get it down to a point, or I'm already kind of hitting it to any extent of like value for you, and you're taking some things and you feel like, okay, he's onto something. He's adding to it, because I know there's a lot of other patriots out there trying to achieve what I'm doing, but the more of us that there are, obviously, that's gonna just the better off we're gonna be. So help me get there. I don't know if you feel comfortable signing up for, committing $5 a month to Unmuzzled Chat on Venmo or Cash App, or even the GoFundMe. That was more exclusively built to help me fund the Lyme disease side of things, but it's all one and the same, could help just continue. But every penny that went into that went towards the medical side of everything, and we've actually paid more than double that since we even kicked that off. It's been painful. That's why I'm advocating so heavily with that disease, to bring awareness and help create that proper movement and momentum there as well. But as you can see, I just wanted to express that because we are facing uphill battle. I was really hopeful that these type of things could kick off, and there's even expenses on our end to potentially utilize some of these things and invest maybe futuristically, but it seems as though this one landed flat on its face because we're going against the grain of very deep pocketed individuals that don't want truth out, that don't want anything that goes against their propagandized narrative. And I hope you guys could see that and support this. So whatever you're able to do, would be so grateful and such a blessing. But do not feel obligated and do not overstretch your budget. Hopefully, we could provide enough products and time and everything structured that maybe through that could lead to just enough. I don't know. And then it would just be a mutually beneficial like economy, alternate economy that we're kind of creating here, where we're just supporting companies and connections and just everything that has the same morals and values that's going to lead us to just a better world around us. Guys, I love you. I do. I genuinely do. I can't imagine doing anything else as challenging as this is. As unblessed or gifted as I feel doing this. It's just because I look around, I know what's happening. This is 5th generation warfare. None of us asked for it. It is freaking here. And as a man, I can't imagine doing anything else. I wish more classically that they were just invading and it was that simple. Then I would go yield the sword or the firearm, whatever it took. Because I couldn't just, in that scenario, sit back. This is just different. And it's tearing my heart out because so many are entirely oblivious as to what is impacting them physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, their freedoms, their country, the rulers, their business, the taxes. Guys, I'll get better. I believe in you. I hope you could believe in me. And I know together we could kick some ass. God bless you.